Oh god. It's happening again. Where last we left off, the game literally had to create a unit that broke the rules of the game in order to kill me. Now I'm ready, I think. I understand that the game hates me and wants me to suffer. And suffer I will, most likely, regardless of whether I die here or not, because we're in for fucking 4 hours of glitched arena grinding, but hey-oh. It's gonna make the rest of this playthrough fucking funny, so let's get right on with it. Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm not ready to win. I'm ready to accept what happens to me. Nobody is ever ready to win. It's Fire Emblem. So the big choice that we're making here, right? Oh my fucking god. When did that go off? What the fuck, Arcana? Jeez, are you sure? Are you sure? I can refund that for you if you're like... Jesus fucking hell. Arc. Alright. Can I just name a number now? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so Arcana wants to see some Trauma Team. And I suppose for $50 fucking I can at least give it a shot next stream, so that's noted down. Holy fucking shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, Arcana just paid for the first Hitbox Dimension movie night as B-movie, so I guess we all get to suffer through that together. I didn't expect someone to act. Fuck it! Are you crazy? This is your chance. There's a refund button on my UI. I can give you back this money if you realize before the end of the stream that you've made a terrible mistake. Offers out there. So, with that in mind, holy Arc, you can't just do that. God damn it. Alright, video games. Focus on video games. So, the big choice that we've got to make here is who we're bringing in to the arena. Because with the Ninnis Grace buff glitch and a healthy dose of patience and luck, we can basically get any character we bring into this thing to level 20, which is pretty cool. And so ideally we're bringing in characters that we have promotion items for, so we can also take them to 2020 while we're here. So that means we have a Hero Crest that's earmarked for Raven. We have an Elysian Whip earmarked for Florina. And then we've got an Orion's Bolt that's earmarked for fucking no one because Rebecca's trash, and if I take her into this chapter... I mean, there's Ballistas, there's some Wyverns. What is Rebecca looking like right now? Alright, it's your level 4. You have 7 strength. 4 defense, 2 res. Oh my fucking god. And of course... Worst John couldn't stand not defacing my overlay with that shit-ass name. Bloody Circus Hellvoid 437. Thank you for your quote-unquote support. So, at this point, we're probably going to end up dropping Matthew for Raven, I think. Either that or we drop Lynn for Raven. Lynn is the more compelling drop, I think, because she's got a story promotion, which means she doesn't really benefit from being in this chapter that much. When she hits 20, she's basically XP capped until the story decides it's time for her to promote. So, I'll see how you're doing later. Alright. So let's see here. I don't know if I want to do this, but like, we'll give it a shot. So we'll sub Raven in here. Lynn, give all. And equip Raven with what he needs to do battle against a fucking army of Wyverns. Motherfucker. Iron, Steel, Lance Reaver. And like, what are the numbers on Iron Blade? Base Might 9. Compared to Steel's 8. But heavy weight and lower hit. it could make the difference, and I'm not like, it's not like I'm using it there. So we got Raven, and then we've got to decide who to sub Florina in for. And Florina is scary here, because all of the wyverns in this chapter are basically fucking superpowered. So we've got to make a call on who to sub for that. I'd really like Lucius at 20, but honestly, he's such an offensive powerhouse here that I feel weird subbing him. Matthew wasn't particularly useful in the last run, so I think I may sub him out for Florina and see what happens. Let's see. Where did you go? There we are. So, Iron, Slim, Steel, Javelin, and... let's give her the Killer Lance just to be sure. Let's actually ditch that Slim because it won't do anything through their defense and get her a Vulnerary instead. Actually, fuck it. Vulneraries for everyone. We learned our lesson from last time. This Killer Axe is not particularly reliable, so I'll sub it. Fuck it, get Hector an elixir. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, alright. I apologize for the support in air quotes. Flesh Blade of Nility 666. Thank you, Worst. I do actually appreciate it. You know I'm just fucking with you. Mostly. Primarily. And then, wow, 7-use Javelin. I feel like I'd rather have him with that than... oh god, what are these weapons anyway? You're definitely gonna need more lances than that, so... Fire Emblem boosting services, $60 per hour. You always with that conversation you were having with somebody earlier about the fucking wall skin shop nonsense, Azami. Are you planning on violating the terms of service? Is that your plan? Alright, so I think I'll save here. How will you see without Matthew? Oh, right. Yeah, without Thief Sight, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. So who do I sub then? I can't remove Elwood, even though he's the obvious choice because he's actually fixed in this chapter. Like, see that green name? Can't take him out no matter how hard I mash. So I guess Canis is a little bit too fragile for the arena. Maybe ditch him? But having a level 20 Canis... no guiding ring at the moment, though, and he's tough to train, so it's unlikely I'll be able to get him to a decent level later. This is tough. What do you guys think? Let me hear some opinions here, since I'm mostly torn. Yeah, see, Aura Dude's thinking what I'm thinking. At level 20, Canis' Luna is gonna make him a real unit. But, like... like, I guess Matthew's a really weak combat unit in this chapter. His evade is, like, just, like... it's just a little bit too low for him to reliably be a dodge tank, so... I think this is good. Yeah, I don't know about the Florina. The Florina's the sticking point for me. I might have to drop her, but with a Elysian Whip on deck, I have the opportunity to take her from a struggling unit to a maxed unit in one chapter. Plus, I've already dumped an Angelic Robe on her ass, so like... I always drop Matthew because I'm much of far. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really concerned about Matthew as a combat unit right now, but the Thief Sight is rough. Let's go with this and see how it works out. So check map formation. I forget where these guys are. This is gonna be a weird rotation, isn't it? Well... Florina was the reason you debated resetting last time. Well, yeah, I've got a taker, but, like, I don't know whether this is gonna work out. On a combat level, I'm feeling a little weak at the moment, so we got Ninian here. This ring is the key to the arena grind. If you missed it last time, basically, if you're rescued at the end of a turn, the buffs that are on you don't fall off. So we keep someone rescued at the end of the turn to keep their Ninnis Grace on them, then dance them after they get dropped so that they can use the arena, then rescue, swap. Basically, it allows one use of Ninnis Grace to go on for as long as we need it to, which makes our chances of surviving the arena considerably better. Lack of sight up here is going to be irritating. I'll have Raven push up here. Canis can't die to anything up there turn 1, I think, so... I should have had Canis push up and then... Oh my god, guys! Holy shit, fucking relax. Alright, of course my girlfriend had to drop 50 for something like the fucking B-movie. Fuck it, funding Movie Night 2, Sonic OVA in celebration of Sonic Mania. That was actually something I considered because I had no idea whether it was good or not, so it's definitely on the list. Thank you. Oh god, what a mess. Tyrone can fund Overwatch now. Nice. Forehead. I'm amazed that Cheyenne is only doing 3 damage to Canis. Is his res really that good? Or... Well, that's what's going on. You have 5 magic. Amazing. Holy fucking shit! Relax, guys! My boyfriend is now screaming at me about spending $100+ in the stream. Shoutouts to Nonochi, the best S-Ring support partner ever. Oh my god, guys, get a room. Holy shit, y'all need to relax, seriously. Go donate to a charity or something. I feel weird accepting this. Y'all are crazy. Alright, so I'll dance Hector up here. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Thank you so much. So I guess I'll just force Hector up here and try to get things started early, thin the ranks. Oh, you know it's gonna magnet straight the fuck to Florina, too. Alright, so we have some Poison Lance memory. Alright, so as far as dates for the Hitbox Dimension movie night, what do you guys think about Monday night, since it's not like it's a off-schedule day? Monday night, eyeball something like 6 p.m. Arizona? So that'd be like 9 p.m. East. Team decision to fund the meme. Don't let your dreams be memes, I guess. Alright, so we're clearing out the Pegasi pretty well here. Hector just kind of memeing around with max defense, like, oh, you can't hit me. Nice! Good weapon management.
Easy money!
Oh my god, Ark! Relax. Have a few more to buy the Blu-ray of B-Movie. Implying I'm buying B-Movie. The Blu-ray edition, too. I don't even have anything that can play a Blu-ray in this house. I'd love to, but I think I have weekly casuals around then. Huh. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing is ever gonna fit everyone. I can put things off and eyeball, like, Friday night, since I specifically don't stream on Fridays. Oh, hey, Shine Guys. 54? Can Canis be a hero? Moves onto the fucking village. For every donation after this it's narcotic and you refund it. Wow, talk about controlling boyfriend. I'm considering it though. Someone's clearly going ham. If it's B-Movie, I'll pass. Oh, come on, you can't be like that. B-movie for the memes, dude. The memes, Jack. Alright, so Poison Lance ticks. So...
Easy money!
Hi, Crypto. B-movie, huh? 1v1 me on movies. Fucking 1v1 me IMAX. Alright, so let's clear this out pretty quick here. This guy's...
money!
Holy fuck! I don't even know what to say. You guys are too much. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna try to keep playing the video game. If that's okay with everyone, I'm going to attempt to video game right now. I don't know how the rest of you feel about it. Jeez, fucking... What the fuck is happening? Oh, for fuck's sake. $4.20 from... Okay, hold on, how many D's is this? X, D, 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 D. And you did 420 through exchange rates, too. That's dedication. That's amazing, really. Jesus fucking... Maybe I'll do like a straw poll or something for when I should do the movie night. Make sure that the greatest number can catch it. Actually, fuck it, I'll ask Arcada because they're Australia and they basically finance the whole thing. How do you feel about it? Can't believe I can just say numbers. Jesus Christ. I feel like we may have allocated too many people at this bottom corner here. Anyway, we'll get the rest of the army activated soon enough. Yeah, holy fuck is Florino weak. That's actually probably going to be a problem in the long run. Yeah, and she's getting doubled on steel too, which is a major problem. I think we're basically playing -1 unit here. Hector and Oswin are basically gonna have to pull their weight and then some. I guess... Florina can at least make a dent in this and then, like, get healed and danced, I think? I think I can dance her from that position, yeah. Alright, so this isn't as bad. I don't really know what's going on with the Wyvern situation, though. I'm going to make cutting down the Wyverns a pretty hefty priority, though. 12 attack versus 16 on these guys. So I'm actually going to step Hector as far up as possible. Hector's kind of light on axe uses, though, so this might be a little messy. Have you still not seen Rebellion? I actually watched Rebellion a while back. One of the things that I was thinking about for the movie nights was the Madoka recap movies, basically, because with the amount I fucking talk about it on this stream, I feel like everyone should at least have some frame of reference for what the fuck I'm blabbing about. So yes, I will drag all of you through anime together. Hey! Florina looking to pull her weight. Don't call me useless. Good night, Kronos.
Easy money!
Are donation trains a thing in this stream now? I hope they are. P.S. B-movie is for scrubs. What about food fight? Thank you, Nizaka. Can I just say holy shit a couple more times? Because it accurately describes basically 100% of how I'm feeling at the moment. So here's what I have to do to actually kill this Wyvern, and this is fucking funny to me. I have to move Oswin down there, dance him, and then kill the Wyvern.
Easy money!
Oh my god! Oh! Jesus fucking lord, guys. Nyan. Can I not one-shot this? Oh, that's disappointing. I actually thought I had the damage to one-shot this. So that means somebody is getting a lance in their ass next turn. You are all crazy. Does this mean I'm a real streamer now, guys? I'm at least glad the alert isn't the full 18 seconds of La Bamba Skrillex anymore. That would probably be a little bit too much at the moment. Burns like...
Easy money!
Holy shit, Arc is still going. This is a serious one. After all the money I've given over the years now, thanks for the memes, fam. But if I would just live to see you play the Madoka movie, also Trauma Team, please play it. Alright, so there's one for the Madoka movies, I guess. Alligator in Florida? What the f- Oh my god. There's so much going on right now. I'm trying to play video games here. What the fuck? I'm Madoka. Homura did everything wrong. Oh, good. Just smack the healer with a poison lance. That's not inconvenient at all. Otherwise, I'm going to eat shit. Star Trek Beyond, huh? I actually hadn't even heard of that. I feel like I'm always really out of touch with theatrical releases because I don't see advertisements anymore. 0 fucking damage. At least you have res. Or these guys have just terrible attack, Jesus. He'll be a real streamer when this stream isn't buffered as shit. Wow, I try my hardest, okay? 3,500 kilobits per second is probably a little bit much for property connections, though, so... You can also use MPV with the YouTube mirrors, if that's your thing. You may have to pass some custom options to YouTube DL to make sure that you're getting the right quality, but it should work out. The 24-speed Nomad is the character that killed this run last time. Nomads, since their first class, have a natural cap of 20 speed, but the game gave me a 24-speed Nomad in the arena, which doubled when I didn't expect it and cost me 4 hours of grinding. It was a bad time. Oh my god, he's triggered, not even a number this time. He's rushing to keep his name on the top. Worstrung is going ham. Alright, so let's... try to get Lucius into the fight as soon as possible, honestly. Since we really need stronger offensive units there. So, actually, yeah, we'll leave Lucius here to kill this and step Raven in quicker, because Raven's got enough beef to deal with the Wyverns in the long term. Oh, fuck! God damn it! No! God... Menuing is hard. Jesus Christ. Tyrone Quick, make recent donator top tip. I feel weird about having top tips publicly displayed because I feel like it turns... That's like bidding war stuff, which makes things a little uncomfortable for me. Like, if people are gonna be working with large amounts of money, I don't know. So shoutouts to menuing, I guess. Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking control a video game right now. Alright, so we'll just send Lucius here since he can pretty much handle himself. Push Florina and Raven up through here.
Easy money!
Oh god, but see, people are fighting for this spot now. God. Arc. Something, too much fucking money. May I ask what you're playing on? I am using the latest build of RetroArch for PC. I actually really love it as a multi-system emulator. I use it mostly because of GLSL shader support and the best implementation of VSync I've ever seen, as well as the low audio delay. Seriously, hard GPU sync VSync is like a fucking godsend. It's so wonderful. 5 uses of an Iron Axe. Alright, may as well do a repeat of last time. See, I didn't expect people to war over just a recent spot, because that's like so temporary. So we just push up at maximum fucking velocity here. Let's see what's going on. Seriously, I don't want to focus on this too much because I try to play video games sometimes, and talking about money makes me uncomfortable, but holy shit, thank you all so much. Alright, that's different. I wish you could add ROM hacks to the game list on RetroArch. You actually can if you manually edit the list. Like, I have the enemy range hack listed here. It's... If you pop open the playlist directory in your RetroArch install, the format is pretty easy to understand. The only problem is the checksum, but it's not actually checked when you load the list, just when you create it. So you can put in a garbage checksum and it'll be fine. Now he can buy 2 Uniels. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, yeah, there it is. The legend. I see Azami has figured out how to manipulate Applebot slightly. Oh, no double on poison? Oh, or no double on steel, huh? Eep. Eep. The tricky thing about this chapter is that the most dangerous enemies are flyers, which means you can't actually choke point them away from your squishies and healers. Means that you do have to be very aggressive about killing things fucking fast. PC Uniel is... I'd advise you to buy it and be ready to refund it, because some people are experiencing performance issues. And in addition to that, the lobby system seems to be acting out for a lot of people. Stop! He never... Wait, what? This isn't worst at all. Fate Zero is the best. Who the fuck is this? How do I... I'm confused. This does not match up with my expectations from reality. I bought Uniel 3 times. You straight bought it 3 times? Oh. See, I thought you just started playing on PC, which is why I got fucking ass mad when you Wait, when it came out in JP? Question mark? Am I being trolled? You actually imported? That's pretty intense. Alright, so... Nosferatu off this guy, huh? Elwood's the one taking hits this time, so I guess I'll zone this mage off from him. The odds that that's actually Keegan are like 0. Like, they're actually probably literally 0. Like, less than 0. Oh shit, Nosferatu crit, nice.
Easy money!
What the fuck is going on? Isaac, are you here? You guys are way too much. I am struggling to maintain any degree of semantic control right now. This is a lot to process at once. Kara no Kyokai. That name actually doesn't ring a bell. Is that somebody... Scion 2? Jesus, you guys are all getting on this. Holy fucking lord. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell in a handbasket. Words. Fucking words. So I guess we're not playing video games tonight. Nice fucking HP only level. Amazing. So Florina can come up to deal with this mostly. I don't even want to think about the numbers right now. I feel like if I look at a total, I'm actually gonna have like a mental breakdown. I'm trying not to add it up in my head. Even though it's tempting. I don't want to think about it right now. Alright, so we push up like motherfuckers here and try to, just aggressively deal with the wyverns. Oh, the link broke on the, accented character. Huh. Jesus. You guys are seriously way too much. I'm... Mouth closed. Gonna stop talking, because I'm not very good at it. I wonder if I can push up here, dance Hector, and deal with this wyvern to try and stay ahead of the game a little bit. It's moving Ninian a little bit far forward for my tastes, but honestly, being proactive about the wyverns is my biggest concern, since they really quickly get overwhelming if you haven't cleared a group at the time its next reinforcement spawn. So I think this is one behind the line here. I don't know when the next reinforcement spawn. I think it's in like 1 or 2 turns. And yeah, I can't cross here the boss aggro's. So we're limited to inside the walls. We can't just camp on the spawns or stand on them and prevent them from going off. I've got a sleep staff for what it's worth. Maybe I should, oh, no, not enough move range. Alright, I guess this is it for now. So, Nosferatu should kill here. If not, I can just step Elowood in. 44! Oh god, you double? Wow! 1 HP, boys! I'm bad at video games, but it's okay, because math works out in my favor sometimes.
Easy money!
It's not stopping. It's not fucking stopping! The +12 elf lover named Venice. Teach me how to make a bot. I think it might total over 100 by now. I think you might be right after that. I talked to Key just now, it was him. Ha! That seems surprisingly out of character for Keegan. Mango sub Swarhead. So a whole bunch of really inconsequential shine casts here. Hector's got elixirs, so he can basically solo things for a very long time here. What you gonna do with your earnings? I don't even know. This is like probably got enough headroom to make a couple more equipment purchases now. Maybe like take Hikari up on that used GTX 970 offer, so I can actually stream some higher spec games, because my GPU is starting to lag behind with OBS compositing and all that. I don't even. That's the end of the thought. I don't even. Archer there, so it has to die if I move Florina up here. So Oswin can kill this, or maybe he can't. Maybe Hector needs to move back and double this, and then Oswin can likely kill the archer? Well, 28 will certainly do it. Holy shit. Lots of mages up here. I want to get Raven into the fight as soon as possible, so let me dance him in. You guys, Demon, you guys do what you want. I'm not gonna be picky. I'd love to have the Patreon as like a sustainable thing. It gives me a lot of security, but you do what you want, man. I won't. I'm not picky. Hit 13 with the Lance Reaver. That's actually really strong. The axes are in position to kill Florina if you use her to kill Mage. Yeah. Because these tiles are... Okay, so if I kill the mage, this is poison. Okay, so no 1-2s. And she's at full health, so I don't think the axes should actually be able to kill her. These tiles aren't walkable, so... let's think about this here. Hector's a little low. Oswin is... Oswin's fine. Hector may be in danger after another round of mages, but I can just elixir and have him keep swinging. so I'm not too worried about that. I think I can afford to move Florina up here. Not having sight of the reinforcements is a little bit crazy, but I can use the camera drag to act as a cue for when the reinforcements are going off. Alright, so now I have at least a little bit more freedom to act here. So I can step up with this, kill the archer. 80k if you factored in the hand axe. Is there a hand axe? Is the guy on the bottom with a hand axe? I didn't. Yeah, poison and hand. There we go. See, I would have missed that. Alright, so the hand axe is 19 versus 7 defense. So 12 damage out of 28 leaves her at 16 plus 2 potential mage attacks, but Oswin's still moving, so I can kill one of the mages. And the mages are dealing 9 damage versus 6 res, so yeah, that'll be fine even if both of them are. Don't forget the Worm Slayer. Thank you! Okay! I'll see if I can push down there and get Florina the Worm Slayer so that she can tear through the wyverns. But her low defense might make that kind of unreliable, so I don't know what's going to happen here. That axe guy is already at 28, so I think what I'll do is kill one of the mages instead, and then have Florina kill that outlier monk. I'd love to do that now, but I feel like I need to scotch more time. If you see what you're doing in a month, that would be better for me, because I need to have a buffer money before I make another big purchase, even with you buying the card. Yeah, I feel that. The 1070 is like $300, $400 something dollars, isn't it? I wouldn't make that kind of purchase lightly. So yeah, take all the time you need, dude. 69 hit. Wormslayer is a sword. Oh, I thought it was a... Alright, so if Wormslayer is a sword, but I've only got one sword user here anyway. I wonder if the Wormslayer will come out better than the Lance Reaver. Because the Lance Reaver seems to neuter the fuck out of their attack, which isn't... not their attack, but their hit. 439, Jesus. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, so we'll push Florina up here. I've got a little bit of a buffer temporarily, enough time to kind of form a wall. I can push Lucius up for a little bit more attack power. Canis is at 1 HP, and I don't want to do a combat round with him, so this is going to be a little bit slow of a rollout, but... 8 HP and a 76. I'll give myself the 81 hit, just to be sure. Oh, for fuck's sake, not like this. You've got to be kidding me. This is unreasonable. Everything went wrong up there. I can't fucking believe... I need to split and send Raven there first. Oh god, that was totally my fault. Alright, quick menu restart. What's 86 in true hit? This is unbelievable. Vulnerary, though. I'm so stupid. I thought for sure 86 would have been fine, but god damn it, the Vulnerary would have been a better choice, even if it was a slower rollout. I was concerned about getting people there too quick, and I played hasty, I guess. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, true hit's over 90. I feel like it would be somewhere in the realm of, like, 93? Alright. Just, fuck all this. Fuck 100% of that noise. Get over there. Oh, we can give Elwood the Lance Reaver. That'll work a lot better. Okay, not the Lance Reaver, but the Worm Slayer. Okay. Slightly slower rollout for Raven, but it makes that section a little bit more consistent. So, is it 96? Holy shit. 4% chance. The game's fighting me. It's fighting hard. Alright, so we'll push Elwood up to get sight here, and then Raven should kill this pretty quickly. 8 damage on Shrine, but no double, so he'll show up a little bit wounded. We'll have Sarah hang back to patch him up after the fact. High-grade PSU, huh? Yeah, I don't know what kind of upgrades I want to make my rig beyond a... Holy shit, Raven, nice. I feel like I might want to go with better fans, because right now I'm running on stock coolers, and it's fucking hot in Phoenix, so my temperatures make me a little bit uncomfortable when I'm doing stuff like encoding video at high presets. I'm not super worried about it, but it is kind of like at the back of my mind, like, what if you fry your CPU? You're gonna feel really stupid. Anyway, we can push Canis through here. I don't really know what he's able to contribute, but hopefully it's worth something. We'll have Florina pre-position up here. Hector dashes out. And dances him further in. Yeah, the way True Hit works is basically, old Fire Emblem games have a reputation for being prone to fuck you up with RNG, because they use an honest RN system, where the game uses one random number to determine whether your attack hits or misses. It generates a single number. In subsequent Fire Emblem games, basically everything starting at FE6 and ending at Fates, because Fates uses some fucked up system, I don't know. Oh, nice fucking... Huh. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I think I kill them next turn, hopefully, so... Anyway, basically, starting at FE6, in order to make the game a little bit more reliable, so that player units who have higher hit rates are more likely to be immune to RNG, and enemies that have lower hit rates are more likely to get fucked by RNG, they introduced True Hit, which is basically the game generates two random numbers and then averages them out to compare to your hit rate. So high values are more likely to succeed, low values are more likely to fail. There's actually a chart up on Serenus Forest that gives a breakdown for each possible hit value. Like 95 hit is 99, 99 hit is 99.95 or something. And apparently 86 is 96. True Hit isn't real, though. True Hit is real, but RNG is even more real. Just because it's rolling two numbers for RNG doesn't mean you can't get fucked by both of them. What if he's in death range because of poison? Ooh, that's right. He'll be fine if he kills, but if he gets to retaliate... Yeah, Envy went ahead and linked the table that I was referring to. Alright, so Raven looking a little beat up at the moment. Lucius is just going to do his thing down here. He takes 1 damage from Shine per round, and will slowly whittle these guys down without tying up too many other units. Your old CPU sitting in your closet. Amazing. You ought to see if you can try to get rid of that on Craigslist. A lot of people are trying to put together builds so that the 1060 is coming out, and everyone's looking for, like, used 900 series stuff, like myself, so... Yeah, so Canis at 10 here. So he won't be in death range in the Retaliate, but... On 85 hit... I kind of want to Nosferatu and just dance him if it goes wrong, honestly. At least I'm kind of dangerously close to Wyverns, but as long as both of these Wyverns die, we're fine, so... Let's go for it. Save a little bit of time here. There we go. Nosferatu is so useful. It's also a gigantic pain in the ass on enemy units. Fucks up your calculations. Lucky indeed. Jesus Christ. Not lucky enough to survive a snowstorm. Hey! Spoilers for the ending! Speaking of True Hit, I just found in Fates 100% crit isn't a guaranteed crit. Yeah, can someone explain the Fates system to me? Because I'm actually not familiar how the Fates modified True Hit system works. They apparently made the Fates system really fucking complicated for no actual reason. You need to roll a hit first? Huh. Alright. So it's one of those deals. So I can actually, since we're a little bit ahead of schedule here. I think I can dance Canis up. No reason to, though. Right now, let's just focus on clearing this out. And so let's see how quickly we can push down here to get Elowood his Worm Slayer. That's what we'll do. We'll dance Elowood into the fight a little bit quicker. The Rapier is actually reasonably effective against Flyers from what I remember, so... I don't think... Is it weapon effective against Flyers? Fuck, I actually can't remember. Blanks. Holy shit, Snoop! Okay, that's pretty good. Why did Canis get it? Why didn't Canis? I wish Blizzard wouldn't let him. Jesus Christ. If 0% hit rate in Fates doesn't equal 0% true hit, I feel like that's probably a round-off error rather than an intentional design choice. Probably died because he was too slow looking that Luna around. And Luna got its weight doubled in FE8. Think about that. They nerfed Luna so fucking hard. They basically nerfed it out of the game in FE8. There's no reason to use it. Just fucking promote. I want to do a summoner and do things. Let's push up Sarah as far as it's safe. Pegasi, but not against Wyverns? Yeah, Wyverns are special snowflakes, so it sounds about right. I guess I'll see in a moment. No double on steel, huh? My Oswin got the worst fucking speed rolls. It's actually kind of upsetting that he misses double on so many things. But hey, he's still an early, like, 2020, so... I fucking hate my keyboard. Yeah, it took me a moment to, like, reinterpret the joke correctly. One of those weird skills that you pick up as a streamer is, like, reading broken English and translating it into things that make sense for the benefit of everyone else, and so you don't make the person feel like a stupid idiot when you read their dumb comment directly back to them. Alright, I'm calm. We're relaxed now. We're back to the regular stream. We're playing video games. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do movie night, though. And I can't believe I actually have to actually stream B-Movie. I can't believe you guys actually fucking did it. Well, I say you guys, but it was Arcada, really. When are we getting a true hit command? I think I might actually go ahead and put that together later. I actually did update Applebot recently so that you can do things like that, where it has fuzzy search now. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're in this awkward situation again. This Wyvern's wounded, so Oswin can finish it. This is kind of a clusterfuck of a situation, though. I don't really feel safe pushing up with anyone. Honestly, the best play might be to move all the squishies out of range until I can push up with, like, an actual attacking force. So I'll dance. I don't want to move Ninian just yet, but she's not in range of anything that she can actually impact anyway, unless I want to bring Elowood in for something. If you're actually doing it, I have the formulas for true hits. I think I can roll that one on my own, but if you want to, like, ping me on Discord with the code snippet you're using, it would save me a little bit of time, I guess. Nice, you guys are getting creative, huh? Fucking alphabet that shit. Please no spammerino. So I guess we're doing what we do here, just gotta cut down the Wyverns because it's the biggest threat. Hey, unnecessary crits ahoy! Like I was doing 0 damage to you, and you would have killed him regardless. So yeah, this is kind of a mess of a situation. I don't think I can bring Florina in to kill that mage right away. So it means Oswin is going to take a little bit more flak, but he's blocking an encounter slot for Hector, which is convenient at the very least. I could bring Sarah up to heal, but there's really not a compelling reason to. I'm kind of tempted to dance Elwood into position, but I don't know what kind of flak he'd be taking. So... I think I'll dance Raven in because he's gonna be really valuable here with that Lance Reaver. So I'll move him in, heal with Sarah since Sarah's kind of sitting on our hands.
Easy money!
I'm just doing this to fuck with you! Well, at least he's honest. Jesus Christ, thank you. You guys are too crazy. Don't think about money. Don't think about money! Can I move her into a better position right now? Like, step her a little bit farther forward just so I have a little bit more room to maneuver? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring the attacking force up a little bit here. Make sure everyone's in position to move around while still being able to step back if surprise wyvern spawns demand it. Would you ever stream the Love Live movie? Fair enough. I was not aware there was a movie, and also I don't really know anything about Love Live, so I'd have to, like, consider that. Y'all think I'm a movie whore now, Jesus Christ. Are you gonna do the send 4 people to marinate in your Norlanus strat? For what? Support, or...?
Easy money!
He's still going. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy X. Yeah, that's the game he's from, totally. That comment's gonna troll so many people who are like, they have the stream muted or something and they read it. Everybody fighting. My face hurts, I don't know what to do. So Elwood actually performing reasonably well as a mage killer. He has no steel weapon, but the rapier will run around him. He does need a little bit of medical attention afterwards, but I think... no, Ninian's too far to dance him into place, unfortunately. So I'll probably be dancing Lucius up here. What's the name? X-Death Cryo Killer 666. You hurt me, my friend. So... what are the numbers versus this mage here? Oh, you get doubled because you're a piece of shit. Okay. So let's thin the ranks of the mages. You are the hand axe guy? Actually, yeah, let's deal with you. Since the mages aren't really a pressing problem at the moment, I can... Wow! Oswin, please. I guess that's what happens for going against the triangle. So we'll have Elwood step up here, and then we're gonna need someone to cover for him immediately, I think. Let's see how the board stands after this. Let me think about this. Since clearly the archer needs to die or they're gonna cause problems en masse. What does Canis do to this? He's alright. He could use a little bit of life support, though. Maybe that's just his base HP. That's definitely just base HP talking. If I have a strong front line here, then I think I can avoid doing too much for the moment. I do want to deal with this archer, though. So let's see. So the potential damage is both of these mages plus the hand axe. Hand axe, as we previously established, is 12 damage, bringing you to 16? 16 HP, I think. And then from each of these guys, 12 damage hit swinging versus 6 res for... Alright, so she lives at the very least. She doesn't get one-rounded unless there's something off-screen, and I'm honestly willing to take that chance, given how much variance is involved in this anyway. So... I wonder if Canis can step up and kill the, nah, probably no chance. Roll with the Killer Lance and see what happens. See if I can one round and save a little bit of time. Nah. We'll just use Iron. We'll be boring. Yeah, I don't know. If it's reinforcements, and at the very least, I don't believe the Wyverns can hit that square turn 1. So... it might leave me in kind of an awkward position, but... I don't think it'll be unsalvageable, at least. So let's go ahead and top someone off to finish up here. Lucius may need the 3 HP, we'll never know. So let's see. With 3 damage coming in from both of those mages, the clincher is this Brigand. 19 attack with a hand axe, Jesus. So that's 12 out of his 22, and I don't know what's back here. That's a little dangerous. I think I'd have to kill something else to make that safe. So I'll actually go ahead, and I think this is an okay position for now. I'll take Nosferatu for retaliates, and... Alright, so let's work with this for now and see how quickly we can push down now that everyone's in position. Oh, hey! Speaking of units that I can't see, please double, thank you. Alright. That was a little scary. Alright, so now the mages. 3 damage each at 74. Hey! Someone proving to be quite a capable dodge tank. Or just ridiculously lucky. 69 always hits. See? So Florina has to pull back for sure here. Alright, that's Wyvern spawns. He's a little jerk on the camera there. For sure something spawned in this top corner. Does Canis still have a torch? Should have given him a torch. Somebody should have had a torch at the very least. So I wonder if I can just swing down here and grab this. That actually seems like the best play, but let's clean up a little bit to make sure we know what's going on first. So Steel will kill this guy with no risk. Can Oswin? Oswin is trivially one-rounding the mages, so... Didn't Hector miss 369s in a row a few streams ago? I don't remember anyone missing more than a couple. So here's how we'll push up here. Kill the hand axe guy, and this leaves Raven in a pretty good position to deal with the incoming wyverns. He's a little low. So I guess... He might actually be vulnerable to getting picked off. Let me count squares here. Alright, so you're for sure gonna swing. He has pretty good odds against that, though. And then here, here, and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So, Florina has to get out of here for sure. So I think I'll have her snag a, Wormslayer. She's unlikely to be doing anything with that javelin, so I'll toss it for now. And let's start stepping up a little bit here, since Ella will be in position to attack next turn, I believe. So, anyone need some topping off? Alright, just Canis. Sent you the thing for the command. Well, thank you. Alright. So a low chance because Raven's actually secret OP. Well, not so secret. Look at his numbers. 21 HP. I think it's enough to keep him safe, but I'm not sure. That early speed cap, though, that's very valuable. Okay, so it's not Wyvern Reinforcements just yet. I think those are next. Unless it is Wyvern Reinforcements, and I'm about to be very, very sad. That is for sure the Wyverns. There's no chance it's not the Wyverns. That particular camera shake. So I'll probably be dancing Florina because people are weak right now. So I'll trade this in. Who needs to use Iron Sword anyway? You got 22 HP, so I think I'll have to body block at least an encounter slot or two to make sure he doesn't get one-shot. So let's move a little here and see what's going on. So Lucius is squishy as all fuck, but takes no damage from any of these mages. He also won't one-round them, though. Only 2 hit from this. We can't cross the threshold, so anyone who's not ranged can't actually kill these just yet. If Lucius had a Shine, he could probably do that, but as it is, I don't think so. Why didn't she use one on Florina while you still had her turn? Just curious. Yeah, I guess that was kind of a mistake, but like, since Sarah's here and I'll be dancing her anyway, it's not like... I guess I'd rather save one, so even though it wasn't something that occurred to me, I don't think it was a blunder. So I'll be honest, it didn't occur to me. Just straight up. I'm bad about self-healing. Alright, let's keep it simple. So, Raven at 31, so I can move up here. Then, leaving Ninian that far up is kind of dangerous, so... Move Sarah in to heal her, dance her out, then maybe rescue? What is Ninian's avoid? 54 right now? And with 7 def and 10 res. I think she actually ought to be able to take care of herself. Ideally, at least. For one turn, while the Wyverns are already going on other targets, and she'll be body blocked, I don't think it'll be a problem. I could totally be wrong, but... that's what the stream was about, apparently. That's why you guys are here. So now... move Canis up to make a little bit of room. Heal up Florina because she's in dire need. Why don't you have a mend staff, Sarah? What the hell? Minor mistakes are being made. Stutters and glitches here and there? Huh. I can restart the stream real quick and see what's going on. I think my server might be... My local server might be fucking up a little bit since I've left it running for a while. So I'll actually go ahead and restart real quick and see if that resolves things. Is this thing on? Should be coming back up in a bit. Let me know when you guys can see me so I can get this show on the road again. Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you actually use the same instance of your restream server for like 5 days in a row. XD. Either that or some weird network disruption, but I don't think it should be that, so... here's hoping. Gonna pan around a little bit while I'm waiting here. I can see again. Excellent. Gonna wait to get a little bit more confirmation here. verify that the video isn't completely fucking bugging out. It's a Christmas miracle. Can you see the stream, my friend? My hand. Wow. I feel like I lost a lot of range of motion in this thing. It's like I can barely bend it anymore. Twitch is dead for me, YouTube works. Huh. Let me look into that real quick. Colton V. Let me see if I'm actually broadcasting here at all. Alright, something strange is definitely going on here. Yeah, I'm looking at Twitch Inspector, and it's having a fucking fit. My bitrate's going all over the place. I actually spiked to 100 megabits per second. Okay, Alright. Alright, so are we alive? Twitch is up for me now? Okay. So, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but if I could, I'd like to share with you guys a cool little tool that Twitch released recently to tell what the fuck is going on, and spoiler alert, this does not look correct at all. It's saying that I was streaming at 93,000 kilobits per second, which shouldn't even be possible. So hopefully things have resolved themselves. I'm gonna leave this up just to be sure. Let me just zoom back out here. There. The little stutter in audio every time is when I tab back into the emulator, by the way. That is not stream related, so you're good on that if you're noticing it. Alright, so I think... let's move Raven up here. Ella would equip the Worm Slayer. Move Lucius into this little nest. Actually, let's have them body block for, let's have Oswin and Lucius body blocking for Ninian. There we go. So Lucius is okay at this game. I really want to see him promoted as fast as possible, but unfortunately I was forced to pass up a guiding ring earlier. 0 damage Shine. You guys are trying really, really hard. Javelin. I don't like the look of that. Alright, so more wyverns. Probably immediate wyverns. So, 11 times 2 there. With only 7 to hit on him. That's pretty sweet, actually. So let's do this. We'll have Hector and someone else drawing off here, and then leave the rest of the attacking units to the center, and the wyverns at the fucking bottom. So out of curiosity, what are Ellawood's numbers looking like here? See, that's like okay, but I wouldn't bet my life on it, you know? Like, alright, 10 times 2 at a 64 chance. He's still on the wrong side of the triangle because they're all lance wielders. The Lance Reaver seems to be much more reliable. Actually, out of curiosity... Oh, for God's sake, not this shit again! Okay. So what's our emergency plan of action? Javelins hitting for this much seems to be like an okay idea. Eloyd can probably... Florina can probably survive one? Or I could dance her out, and then... Ninian's still overextended a little bit, but... I made that menuing mistake twice today, where I accidentally end someone's turn instead of backing out. That's unfortunate. I think Eloyd can technically finish this kill here, but it leaves him very, very vulnerable. So I don't want to go for it. I was having fun until I got jealous of someone's cookies. Nice. You made scones and cookies. I actually made a batch of cookies yesterday. I was feeling a little bit stressed, and I eat my problems, plus baking is pretty therapeutic, so... That's just a thing that gets done sometimes. Yeah, I think this is going to be the party line here. Just... Have Oswin trade it from Javelin the Wyvern. Yeah, I don't want to leave Eloyd up there, though. Like, the problem is not him necessarily being unable to finish the kill. The problem is that once he's there, he's at 10 HP and in prime line of sight from the next Wyvern spawn, which I think has already happened. So I don't want to risk that. Can I get a copy of that cookie recipe you have, Tyrone? Maybe I'll throw it together at some point. I'll post it on my blog or something. Wow, miss on the Javelin, too. Just incredible, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 5 move. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I can't dance you up there to finish that kill, unfortunately. And even Florina can't do it. Damn. So it looks like we're just hanging out for the moment. But 2 range weapon, AJ, please. What are you implying here? Like, Oswin can't kill alone. I'd need Eloyd to do it, and I don't want Eloyd up there because he'd take hits. I'm very confused as to what you guys are actually implying. So let's just leave things like this. Oh, hey. Only 37 hit and 13 damage on Lucius. He still can't take more than 1 hit, but he can at least take a hit. There we go. You guys are making me think I'm crazy. So I could just totally try to RNG evade tank the bottom Wyverns. The lightning break is unfortunate, though. Hit 3. What a god. Our old Mexican food. Dude, you know what I had a craving for the other day? I had the most intense and sudden craving for Chinese. Like, just ridiculous. Like, dude, I need me some General Tso's right the fuck now. It's urgent. I need more MSG than my body can possibly healthily process. Okay, so more Wyverns. Florina's very exposed right now. I should probably move Hector down here to handle some of this as well. Silvers won't one-shot. But Oswin can at least finish this, and Raven can transition down here, or Raven can move up here, and Hector... Hey! Don't you dare. Top shop stocks shine. Top shop stocks shine. Did you unintentionally tongue twister me? Holy. Alright, so these guys are both effectively invincible up here, and can finish whatever Wyvern spawn at the top without worrying too much. So right now all that's going on is protecting the squishies from bottom Wyverns. very Oswin level. Alright, so this guy's weak. Can Canis actually step up to finish this? 78.
Easy money!
Quick, I paid $12 so you say nyan on stream. That gets uncomfortably close to verbal prostitution for me, but I think... For fuck's sake, it's a word. Stop! Stop it! Stop spending money! You're making me uncomfortable. I don't even know what to do with you anymore. Is Demon still here? That wasn't me? Huh. Alright, it's time to fess up, Arcada imposter. Or are you just trying to protect yourself from the wrath of your boyfriend? Oh my god, you two. Alright, so Hector... No hand axe on Hector. I always make this mistake. Maybe I can dance him forward to kill the other wyvern and then leave... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Worst fuck off. Ah, yes, the mating call of my chat. So I'll pull Florina back here. And heal really quickly. How many resets so far? I think it's either 2 or 3. Both of them, one of them was basically a reset to a menuing mistake. One of them was a reset to a hit with a 4% connecting chance. So I'm okay with this so far. Alright, so let's dance Lucius back into position. That name is way too boring. I wouldn't do that. Mysteries. Alright, swing. Alright, so I can move Hector down here as well to help out. This is actually a pretty okay configuration. I'm a little disappointed that Elo won't be able to make more liberal use of the Wormslayer, though. Trust Lucius for everything. Did you get to Arena Cheese, or it was just doing regular map stuff? Regular map stuff. I haven't started Arena yet. I intend to only do Arena once, thank God. I'm realizing just now that I actually could have died on that really easily because Lucius one-rounds these guys, and so it opened the encounter slot again. I'm lucky, I guess. Lucius is a sword master, but magic. And without the native crit, unfortunately. Holy, twice on a 13. Nice stuff. That's not good. Alright, so Lucius definitely gonna have to pull back for the time being. He kinda laid waste to these wyverns, though. Hopefully there's nothing lurking in the shadows. I clenched a little bit. I saw something move and I couldn't tell right away whether it was on the top or bottom side. And I'm just sitting here like, no, 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 no. I could bring Sarah up to heal and then dance Elowood around a little, dance Lucius around a little bit, but it's a little dangerous. So this archer is just gonna hang out, I guess. The poison is mildly annoying, but not too much of a hassle. Mostly it's just like, it's a minor irritant to the tanks because they're taking 0 damage from most things, and so it ensures that I still have to have healers or at least some sort of self-healing available. So I think I'm gonna have Lucius finish this, then dance him back to Sarah for a quick heal. Bring Raven and Hector up to deal with the generals. Step Elowood in front of Ninian for a body block. Alright, this seems solid. The 32 damage around from Lucius is definitely a huge asset. If only he wasn't so squishy. I wonder if Canis can make any way here. Canis plus Oswin can finish this guy. What was the hit rate on Nosferatu, though? 19 out of 76 or 16 out of 86. That's actually acceptable. I'll take that. Oswin's hurting a little bit, but 29 HP on Oswin is still like 50 HP for anybody else, so I'm not worrying too much. Hey, Jin. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Alright, 86 here. We now know that 86 is like 96 in true hits, so... We'll get doubled if you miss. Don't worry about it. I actually didn't look at getting doubled at all. Amazing. Sometimes you don't play safe and it works anyway. I don't know. So now I need to dance Lucius back to the back line. Or I could move Sarah up, heal him, and dance Sarah back. That leaves him available, but also leaves him vulnerable, so I think I'd want at least one slot blocked. I don't like the looks of this. Better to dance him back and have Elowood protect Ninian, since, you know, that's canon. I play the Ungus Bungus that is Azrael. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of 5B. I don't know anything about BlazBlue, but that's the one thing I know about Azrael. He is... Bunga Master 9000. So let's do a little bit of reorganizing here. Elowood's only vulnerable to one attack from this position, so I think this is a reasonable place to put him. I don't know if necessarily having the Wormslayer out is a good idea. Let's actually trade him trade his Rapier up to top, because he'll likely get attacked with the Generals. That's my guess, at least. Yeah. And so now that that encounter slot is filled, he should be safe. What's that one enemy type that screeches when it crits? Bandits. Definitely bandits.
Easy money!
It never stops. Worstjong reclaims his throne of memes yet again. Skullcrusher Bloody God 562. You really could read a generator for this. Alright, so this situation's a little bit... It looks a little bit cramped. I've inadvertently stacked a couple things outside of my own range, so this could be a little bit awkward. On the other hand, dance Lucius around to kill the generals, then take care of the wyverns with Raven and all. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty much okay, honestly. This position is pretty tenable. Silver Lance for 24. Canis can pack a punch here as well. 16 on the 88 chance with no recourse. 16 plus 10 at 64, god. You guys can do better than that. Alright, so that 9 is basically almost guaranteed. I want to say almost because there's always a chance. Elowood is a little bit far forward. How many units do I have to heal right now? Only one, and it's Elowood. So I can heal Elowood, putting Lucius into place. Yeah, I may have him dance the rightmost... I'll have him kill the rightmost wyvern, I think. Would you like my FE7 randomized file that has 30% crit brigands? Holy... See, I was talking earlier about playing a randomizer after I finished my FE7 run, but after I discovered that Wii U SD card loading is a thing, I think I may actually take a look at, fucking Tokyo Mirage sessions instead. At least for a session or two, because I feel like I ought to know what it is before I talk shit. So, I guess please look forward to it, question mark? Hector hard mode and Lucius is alive. Miracles, right? So let's see. Big priority, Elowood is low, and this is a problem, so we need to either get him healed or get him out before ending turn. The likely way we're going to do this is by just moving Sarah up to heal after Rapier there. But for that to happen, we need to move Ninian, which means she needs to dance Lucius into position to do something else elsewhere. Okay, so now that we're playing video games, we'll have Canis swing with Flux here. My Lin is a mage with 125% magic growth. Randomizers are amazing. Can you run Wii backups on your Wii U? The virtual Wii mode has been fucked up for a very, very long time. It was basically hacked on day one because they didn't bother to patch many things, so I can run Wii backups the same way that you run them on the Wii, with just Neo Gamma and a little bit of patience. So I think we'll have Oswin finish this because he's the only one who's going to deal enough damage in a single hit. Plus it leaves him front and center, which is excellent for Bates. AJ is playing Shit Emblem again. Shit Emblem. Shots fired. Cadus is a little bit overextended there, but I don't think there was a reinforcement spawn recently, so I'm not too worried about it for the moment. Right now we're playing efficiently, so I'm okay with this. So I'll dance Lucius into position here. You can only load Wii U backups from SD? Yes, that is correct. Which means that since you can't load them from USB, there are some issues with read speeds. Like when I tried to run Bayonetta 2, for instance, there were some issues with texture streaming that caused the, basically all the cutscenes went super out of sync and the frame rate is very inconsistent, which I'm told is pretty much the experience on console, but not with the sync stuff. It was nowhere near as bad as what we were seeing. Bayonetta 1 seems to run fine though, so I'll be exploring that at some point in the future. Dude, Bandit criticals are amazing. He just fucking yells. Hey, magic speed res. I will never get defense, but it's okay. So I'll have Elowood finish this off. The reason Wii U backups only have access to the SD card is because they basically... I don't know the full details of the exploit, but basically you kind of trick the console into thinking that whatever thing is loaded on your SD card is actually Mii Maker. Either Mii Maker or Smash Wii U. And neither of those games have access to USB, so USB loading would require an iOS U exploit, which is the sort of thing that lets you create custom channels and sign them, etc., etc. The sort of thing that we had with the Wii for a very long time. So at the very least, I'll block Canis here. Alright, I think this is about as close to good as I'm gonna get, so let's see what happens here. Oh, 33. So how we doing here? Well, we're nearing the home stretch of Wyvern Squad 2015. Did I say 2015? God, I still do that. Does anybody else do that where, like, you're jokingly referring to the year, and because you've used the phrase so many times in the past year, you chunk it into a single part instead of actually remembering to fucking say the actual year that it is? Please, no more generals. Oh, no, 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 no! For God's sake. What was he doing all the way back there? I thought the Wyvern reinforcements were done. Ah, Jesus Christ. This is too much, dude. Alright. Game over, yeah. I think I just glitched the music temporarily by skipping the scripted scene too fast. Alright. We begin again. Lord Raymond. Okay. Alright, so the same level as last time, our RNG is still fixed. Yeah, the uptime counter's fucked up because, it never stops. Utaloid Tiki. What the fuck? Hello? I can't even copy this link that's in this tip. What the fuck? Hello? I don't understand. I'm very confused. Thank you for your support, but I'm very confused. And yeah, I had to reset the stream because my restreaming server was acting up and video glitches all over the place. Who the fuck is this? What's going on here? Who dat? Why you look like you're 9? I'm assuming this is what I have awaiting me in Tokyo Mirage Sessions or something. That's bound to be exciting. So let's see, where's my Retro Arch? Where the fuck did you go? Hey. Alright, once more with feeling. Candace got into a weird position here last time. I actually haven't taken Nosferatu, so I can be a little bit more proactive with things. I think Lucius has died the most in the streams. Yeah, Lucius is a really temperamental unit, and the fact that this is a really fizz front-loaded chapter doesn't help at all. Oh, you double in Nosferatu. You double when I'm using Nosferatu, so the healing is fucking negated. Wonderful. She looks 9, but it's totally 500, so she's all good. Yeah, dude! The 9-year-old looking girl is actually a bazillion years old. That means it's okay for me to be attracted to children. God, I'm so tired of that trope. Like, it's just so lazy, too. Like, it's so transparent. One of the cool things about SD loading from the Wii U is actually that, like, and this is tangentially related to a conversation we were having earlier, apparently there's a patch up on GBA Temp that's basically a restoration of the, Treehouse localization of Tokyo Mirage Sessions that returns, like, removed textures and costumes and references to ages and modeling and shit like that. And I think it's cool that that exists, although I don't really care enough to install it. Like, honestly, either way on it. How did you manage to play Japanese games on your Wii U anyway? SD loading! The magic of not actually using discs. They use that trope for obvious reasons. Well, yeah. Something pandering. So we get to hang out through the early turns of this. We pretty much know what's going down. I wish I had a longer cable for this thing. I honestly wish I could use this wireless, but one of the, I bought a pair of Bluetooth adapters a while back, and it turns out they're complete junk. They only pull a couple times a second, so they're totally unusable for controllers, and nobody in the Amazon reviews ever mentioned it. Anybody here have, like, experience with third-party Bluetooth adapters? Anything that you guys can recommend? Because what I'd love to do, actually, is use this, my Wii U Pro controller for PC games. Since I actually love the feel of it in general. I prefer it to the DS4 pretty marginally, so... yeah. Swing! Yeah, the Wii U and the 3DS are both hardware region locked. It's kind of a downer. Maybe I should get Lucius a shine here, trade it over as soon as I can. The thing about Amazon is that you don't need to buy to review. I mean, I went through all the reviews, too. Like, I went through the critical reviews. I read those first, usually, because the higher reviews are usually astroturfed, because it's insanely fucking cheap to do so. And nobody mentioned a polling rate issue. People mentioned driver issues, that it wouldn't connect at all, shit like that. But no polling issues to speak of. Whap. Yeah, I understand, like, a lot of people they kind of shy away from wireless controllers because of perceived issues with, like, latency and, glitches regarding wireless. But anything I'm playing with a pad, I'm probably playing casually anyway, so I don't worry about it too much, you know? So is Florina coming back to the main crew? That is the idea, at least. The entire point of this setup for this chapter, instead of going with stronger offensive units, or Thief Site, because damn, that would be nice to know when the fucking reinforcements are coming. Right now, things are set up so that I can promote Florina and promote Raven using the Grace Arena abuse trick, and basically leave this chapter with 3 20-20 units. That is mostly the ideal. I'm playing casually Hector hard mode. Run and get a torch. Ah, fuck, I forgot to give Canis a torch. Okay, same luck level, so nice to know that we're doing everything in literally the same order. So Ellawood's kind of actually useless here. So instead we'll dance Canis up earlier so we can top him off. Whenever I start to think that a wireless controller might have a tiny bit of latency, I think, wait, I'm not good enough at video games for it to matter anyway. Yeah, and the latency coming from wireless is usually like, if you're looking at Bluetooth, it's usually on the order of like 1 to 6 milliseconds. In comparison, a single frame is 18 milliseconds. Like, I'm not gonna complain about sub-frames unless I'm playing fucking Melee. And there are no wireless GameCube controllers anyway that work with adapters on PC, so ayo. What's your range? Yeah, let's stay back for now. TLDR, you hacked your Wii U and it works? I mean, I can show it off a little bit after this. I'm kind of here and there about, like, explaining how backup loading shit works, but, like, it's kind of a cool demonstration, at least. It uses a web browser exploit, which are always my favorite kind. Like, almost all of the major exploits for Nintendo consoles have been through web browser. Just because, my god, if you're rolling that shit yourself, it's almost impossible to audit. Isn't one frame technically imperceptible to the human eye? I mean, I don't want to get into the whole your eyes can only see 24 FPS debacle again, but, like, sub 1 frame is the sort of thing that you probably won't be able to feel, but it can affect you anyway. Any latency can affect you. And so when I'm playing competitively, I try pretty hard to minimize latency wherever possible because I don't want accumulated latency from any source causing me to second guess myself. I want to be able to take full accountability, not say like, oh, if I just had a better mouse or a better controller or a slightly less shitty monitor, then I would have made that shot. Or hit that link, or whatever you get. Fucking Visual delay is really only a big thing in, like, I don't know. Visual delay is kind of a different ballpark, IMO. Because there's 2 different components of that delay. There's, like, actually your inputs being processed in the game rendering things. And then there's display lag, which is just a totally separate deal that has to do with, like, how quickly your panel refreshes. So, there's all that, I guess. If only I had a bigger dick! Amazing. So, let's clear some stuff out here. Are you ranged? You can be if you try hard and believe in yourself. Like, if I'm sitting down fucking playing Hyrule Warriors or something, I'm not gonna be like, alright, so I have to turn on my TV and I have to use a wired controller, blah, blah, blah. It's like, just fucking chill out, play on the gamepad, who gives a shit about the 3 extra frames? It's a Dynasty Warriors game, it's that kind of shit. That's definitely something I didn't need to hear in the strongman voice. Well, you were ready for it, I'm sure. Like, you had to have been ready for it. I'm sure you knew it was coming. So can I dance Hector and just push up here? Like, can anything hit Ninian if he moves up to kill that mage? That archer's kind of a thorn in my side. Bleh. Did things slightly out of order here. No reason not to. I need to ever eat at Mikabana ever again. Bad Mexican? The archer can't hit her. What? Oh, no, that's because you can sit here, so if I move Hector up, then that path is cut off, yeah. I also don't think the mages can. Like, this is not walkable terrain here. Even though it looks like it should be, it's not. So I think Ninian's actually safe from this position. My stomach is turning into a hydrogen bomb and the food wasn't that good. Yeah, I'm always wary of Mexican. I don't even like it that much in the first place, but like, especially regarding digestive issues. Now, Florina up here, that's a lot more dangerous, because she'll also attract wyverns and shit, so I think I'll leave things here for now. Maybe push up a little bit with the secondary force. Should have healed Canis as well, since he was 2 off. Keeping the ballistas in check. The ballistas are way too far back for the archers, so not really worried about the ballistas. A whole 3 damage from lightning. All of this is going to get healed in half a second with elixir, or with slightly more time with Sarah. Question, who claimed to be me while donating and saying that Fate Stay Night is the best anime ever? Alright. So it wasn't you. We had some reports that it was. They were from worse though, so they were obviously full of shit, but I needed to be sure. Sponsor me! I can move Sarah up to heal here. Maybe I should just cluster everybody back here and rely on, like, just pack everybody into the smallest space as possible. Keep heavy hitters nearby and make sure that everyone is blocking as many encounters as possible so that no one unit takes more than a single hit. That might be a less stressful way of handling this situation, honestly. So Canis can pick this off and leaves, Alright, so what are we doing here? You would have known if it was me, I would have said that Fate Unlimited Codes is the best fighting game ever. Fuck, boys! Dude, spooky casting that is honestly some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Just an absolute joy to watch. Start to finish, dude. Let's actually try to stay clustered a little bit here and see what goes on. So... Hector's hurting, but I can move Sarah forward and then dance her back. Fate Stay Mad. Thank you. I was gonna say it myself. I'm glad I didn't have to. God, I need to drink water. I've been talking without a drink for like fucking 2 hours now. That's better. Much better. I'm actually feeling pretty okay about my voice on this stream, though, surprisingly enough. I feel like I'm doing alright, that I'm performing vocally better than usual. Maybe it's that I'm finally getting used to being on mic in the first place. It's been a long and somewhat weird process. What am I forgetting here? Hey guys! What's going on in this thread? And who's got the shine? It's you. What are the stats on the shine? Alright, 6 might, 8 weight, 90 hit, 8 crit. Versus... Alright, so let's hit, and I believe more weight? Yes, more weight for 2 more might, so standard. Just needed to double check. You know how this goes. So yeah, Sarah's in some degree of danger here, so we'll pull her back, have her heal Canis instead. That Archer's kind of a wild card at the moment, so I can either kill the Archer or sub-button win. When Twitch decides that I deserve one. I've still got a pretty small audience by partner standards. Like, on paper, their requirement is 500 concurrent viewers, like, consistently. The vast majority of partners don't even come close, but that's apparently what you need to not get form fill denied, so, It's weird. I apply every month, though. It is a thing that I do. You know, just on the off chance somebody hits the wrong button. Yeah, so hand axe here is a little finicky. Hand axe and mage, April 1st, return to L-Sword stream. April's a long way off, but it's tempting. So let's see. Not gonna lie, I would love to have a huge audience. It would mean a lot of good things for, like, my personal future. But I'm kind of worried about it as well, because, like, you look at, like, big streamers' chats, and it's almost impossible to follow anything. And since I kind of pride interaction here, I hate the word interaction. It comes out sounding fake every time, but that is what we do here. I like to have conversations, discussions, thought-provoking, and sometimes memes. Yeah. So, I'd basically have to pop sub mode if my chat ever got as active as, like, Largo streamers' chats do. Which is something that I feel weird about, because that's essentially paywalling the stream experience. And I'm sitting here like, Can Canis just swing here? I'd have to move him away at the very least. That's unnecessary. Sub-appreciation days. Yeah, that's what I'd probably do, is allocate like 1 or 2 days a week for sub-mode chat so I could get cozy, because it's weird, because when we're talking about like sub-appreciation stuff, I remind myself that my Patreon currently has, nice, 0 rewards of any kind whatsoever. It's literally just there because people asked. Money talk, Jesus. So let's see, who can I move up here? The answer, probably no one. Raven will be reliable in a moment, but until then, until that glorious moment where he's actually doing things, right now this is pretty much the cast. So let's see what happens. Mango interacts with practically everyone, and he has 1K viewers. Dude, Mango's chat is a nightmare. I don't even know how I deal with that. Like, I can't even fucking... I'd have to set up the world's most sophisticated filter to catch fucking emote spam and shit. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to parse it at all. When's the run-through of Crash Bandicoot? Man, I feel weird because I missed the PS1 era almost entirely. Like, I had an N64 and almost no games for it, so... A lot of the PS1 stuff that people talk about, I'm sitting here like, wow, I wish I could relate to your nostalgia. So we're gradually moving Ray-Ban up here. Had to do it. Didn't say you weren't too great with platformers. I don't recall saying that. I'm not exceptional, but it's usually because I try to go fast instead of actually, like, playing the game correctly. I'm the kind of person who will run a level 500 times trying to sprint through the whole thing instead of just doing it once slowly. And so let's actually see if we can dance Raven up top to get him set up. Mango subs, forehead. I don't even know what that sub-emote is from. So as long as we're talking stream logistics stuff, because I'm sure everyone who's bored with this kind of conversation has already bailed, what do you guys think about, like, that little panel on the bottom, the blue panel below my game feed? I feel like that comes off as wasted space, even though it kind of needs to be there, and so I'm not really sure what to put there to, like, spruce it up a little bit without making it seem busy. It might be fine now, and I'm just worrying, but I mean, this is the thing I do all the time, where I'm fucking clawing my face off trying to get my stream layout exactly perfect and satisfying all of my fucking neuroses perfectly. It has potential for stuff. Because the big thing is the now playing ticker up top. Maybe I should replace that with like a memo or something while I'm not playing music. You guys think it's good, really? That's good to hear, at least. I'm sitting here like, is it okay? Unfortunately, there's no way to programmatically disable scrolling on that ticker, which is like the weirdest thing to me. I worked my fucking ass off on that tip display, though. Rest in peace, did you knows? That's been something I've been thinking about putting back into the BRB screen, but Snaz crashes so frequently that, like, I'm always afraid of losing them, you know? Maybe I ought to do something custom for him. AJ has no ass. My ass! So what are we doing here? This situation is mostly okay. Let's actually go ahead and... Can somebody else finish this off? Can I, like... I kind of want to step up with Canis and do this, but I don't know what kind of hits he's going to be taking afterwards. No need to play super fast right now. It's not until later that the reinforcements get intense. So let me just finish this. Yeah, the big function of the bottom panel for me is, like, the idea behind the stream layout in general, you can even see it because my camera's behind the game, and that triggers people a lot, is that I don't want anything in front of the game ever. I want people to be able to see what's going on pretty much non-stop. So, that is the philosophy that I'm working with. You get right the fuck back here. Alright, so Oswin balling it out there. That's actually a really good position to bait stuff. I feel like the way I should be approaching this is actually to put just as many strong units as possible to aggro the reinforcements as they come up and then kill them before they can go onto the backline, instead of trying to mesh the backline in awkwardly and get exact damage and body block for everyone. Holy 21 damage. Bullet dodge. See, this is the kind of shit that makes me rethink using Lucius. Hey! Jin, you too, dude? Beware the wall of fuck. It has taken many innocent lives. Be safe and careful in your travels, weary warrior. Thank you very much for the kind words. The wall of fuck. What is the wall of fuck? Is that the wall? That's the wall up there, brother. It's 15 stories in the air. Your stream layout is the best I've ever seen. I'm glad, because that's what I'm going for. That's constantly what I'm seeking out. So I'm glad that the effort came through at least. This is a little bit messy. See, the thing about stacking right here is that there are enemies that are left beyond the fucking point of no return where I aggro the boss. Nice arrows. Yeah, Lucius is the big priority here. Lucius is not going to survive 2 wyverns at 50 chance to hit each. Plus, okay, the generals are at least out of range. I thought they were. But yeah. Lucius can survive a single wyvern hit at full health. This is 23 attack minus his 2 P defense. So yeah, not a good look for anyone, really. Probably just best to pull the entire backline back, except for, like, leave the healers out of range and just kind of do a thing. I don't know. See, Florina and Canis are vulnerable here. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are they? They're 7 move. Okay, they're not promoted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I do need to pull these guys back, and then killing this wyvern will make Ninian and Sarah safe, at least. Either of these guys can probably survive 1 round, but I don't really want to deal with it. Let's just pull everyone back and see if the tanks can handle this shit. I give them self-healing, they should be fine, ideally. Even Maximilian's stream is annoying sometimes because he uses the stock Elgato stream overlays. I wonder if that's like part of the terms of his partnership or something, because he's clearly under some kind of sponsorship with them. The stock overlays, I feel like, are kind of a turnoff, but at the same time, it's like not many people who don't stream are going to recognize them unless they also spend a fuck ton of time on Twitch watching smaller broadcasters. But I do like to do things custom, just so it fits into the feel of things. No fucking damage. Get ripped. Yeah, defense is mad important in Hector hard mode. Physical units are just enders of runs. Didn't one-shot there. Nice speed. Oh, that's why. Nice. Alright, so more wyverns. Doing this without sight makes it kind of tricky. If I wipe again, maybe I'll go grab something to eat and then come back 1 more time with a torch attempt. Since I feel kind of stupid for not taking a torch, honestly. See, streaming for money is dumb as shit. Like, a lot of people say it's luck. I don't really believe that. But I will say that it is a fucking crapshoot, and if anybody thinks it's easy cash, they're sorely mistaken. Stream because you enjoy it. If it works out, then maybe you can start thinking about other plans, but like, don't go into it trying to make it a business. That just sucks the fun out of it too. Like, people can tell. People are really good at detecting honesty, or dishonesty, really. If you're disingenuous, if you try to fucking act like someone you're not, if you don't put your heart into things, people will tell. Even if they don't, like, necessarily call you out on it explicitly, they'll always know. Alright, so Lucius is taking around here. With 18 attack, Javelin only, that's actually okay. He can take that and survive. So I don't need to worry about that just yet. These two are the ones that I need to worry about. So I need to make sure that I have a front line set up to take at least 1 round with these. It probably needs pulling these guys a little bit back, but I don't know if I need to heal anyone as well, so... I was wondering where the thief was. Yeah, I had to drop Matthew because he's not a very combat-strong unit in this chapter, and I wanted to bring both Raven and Florina for promotions. I'm kind of stretching things a little thin here. I can probably give Canis a torch, or just fucking... Like, Raven's not strapped to her inventory slots. Look at him, he's holding a fucking shine that I never traded over to Lucius because I'm lazy as shit. He can wear a torch, it's fine. But yeah, Matthew's gonna be tricky. Since the only felt contract in the game is like 28 or 27, especially on Hector hard mode, it's tough to raise him to a point where you can, like, keep him relevant until then. So if I use a thief, it might end up being Jafar, I don't know. Anyway, back to things. There's a pretty obvious choice to be made here. Pull out iron and stab this guy in the fucking face. Yeah, like, the fact that I couldn't steal the guiding ring during the pirate ship chapter was actually a big wake-up call for me, since I'll do it every time on normal modes. Shit is terrifying. Alright, so, enemy range check. Ninian and Sarah, I believe, can both survive a round. 2 defense, 24 HP, and 7 defense, 19 HP. So they can both take a round, so they're actually okay as bait? Like, they're acceptable, I guess. This guy being here is kind of a problem. He's kind of temperamental, but he should go onto Lucius and die momentarily. Might leave me a little bit spread thin for healing, but it also leaves me something of a breather. I wonder if I can body block this guy to prevent him getting out. Let's try this. Nah, he'll just take an alternate flight path. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Javelin, yeah. So no body blocking flyers, because they just go where they want. I can at the very least kind of keep the generals occupied, though. Use Florina to get a torch, maybe. They sell torches from the vendor up here? I might work my way up there, then. Let's see here. We'll just do a short-range dance to grab that. The Worm Slayer is actually not helpful. I can't use Elowood in combat, and he's the only person who would benefit from it. Raven is better off with the Lance Reaver. Otherwise, he gets fucked by Triangle and his accuracy becomes a problem. Yo, you guys suck. Is it the other vendor? It's totally the other vendor, isn't it? Oh well. Can I grab you anything useful while we're up here? Oh, the tent. Jesus Christ, that's a long way back. I don't know about all that. Well, just waste a dance. Holy shit.
Tyrone, if you played Elsword now and made a code Nemesis, you'll be invincible. Now go get those viewers, doofus.
It's actually DOOFUS, I think. Weird typo. Anyway, oh god, I can't even move you down there. It's always the other vendor. It's like the chess saying, when you have 2 rooks aligned, move the other one. I love that fucking saying. So... not a lot of options here. This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. Let's just end turn and see what happens. Fuck it. Go. It is DUFUSN? Toe Jam and Earl, huh? I've never seen DUFUS. The slowest animation in the known universe. So Hector getting a little bit low, probably worth an elixir sometime soon if there's another wave of mages. Most of the physicals are still doing 0 to him, though. 0 or 1, so like... So Sarah, see, you're on the numbers there. 22 versus 24 HP. As long as she's full, it's not a problem. So more stuff from up there. As long as Raven is there to get the first hit in on their phase, then he'll be able to finish it on player phase. So Raven should be able to handle the top spawns mostly on his own. Said the General Druid fought for 7 days and 7 nights before the battle was decided. God. Flux sucks, etc. Alright, so 16 there. He'll kill on the retaliation here. Sarah can heal him up. No defense ever, but more fucking attack power. He's gonna be tricky to raise an arena for sure. Alright, so poison ticking. Ray-Ban can finish this off here. Just straight up silver lance it to death. You're using a silver axe too. Ouch. I got into bad territory pretty fast. Maybe I should fucking convoy you us. Well, I guess we're stocking up on seal weapons after this, so last time pays for all. Even with Ninus' Grace, it's like that only brings his defense up to 12. He can still get fucked up by physical units above like 900. Even 850s will pose problems if they're the wrong class. So like he was tricky last time. Remember? He died to a Nomad last time. A Nomad that broke the rules of the game, granted, but a Nomad nonetheless. So I'm gonna have to be extra fucking careful. Yep. See, he knows. Let's try to draw these things as low as possible here. And I'll actually dance Sarah to top off Canis. Just in the event that I have to use him for something. Those 2 HP could make the difference. Can't wait for arena attempt number 2. Dude, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm prepared, but I'm ready. There we go. I did not actually get one-rounded. What happened is that I wasn't expecting the double, so I didn't end turn in time. Double was, like, completely mathematically impossible, but I forgot that arena units are apparently able to break caps other than HP, so I didn't end in time, and he was locked into the next round by the time I realized that the double went off. So, yeah, mistakes were made. What's going on here? This looks like an endable situation, to be honest. We're fine. He has 11 the Colt bot, jeez. I put a cooldown on that thing for a reason. But hey, as long as we're talking about the dumb shit I've done to my stream overlay, let's talk about how bot spam is grayed out in chat, so to make it easier to follow. Fun fact, this chat overlay is open source and available for your use. GitHub.com/TyroneThelma/meme chat. You can thank Zogzer for it existing, because otherwise I would have been too lazy to do it. Bab. Sponsored. I feel like we're getting a decent base of quotes in there. I appreciate it. So this is actually working okay in terms of baiting the wyverns away from the rest of the group. This is like an alright strategy we got going on here. Alright, so 17. Alright, I guess we're back to iron. And I guess this is the part where I can... Better safe than sorry. Since we've got a bit of a break anyway. Fully restored, boys! And that wyvern is going nowhere fast, so... How many resets? 3 so far. Swing. Man. So at least he doubles with iron, that's a good thing. I guess steel is still too much for General Con. I know, dude, that crit animation is so good. Just to whip it the fuck around. I still like the axe animations in general for general. What? Yeah, the axe animations have this incredible weight to them that just makes them super satisfying to watch. This is chapter... status? 21. My god, you're just burning away at a silver axe. Doesn't even matter. Think what Oswin's axe rank could be by now if he had one. You do have a point. Ah, well, we'll have plenty of time. Actually, that brings up a good point. If your unit can use multiple weapon types, what determines what they take into arena? Is it fixed, or do you have a way to control it? 15. Amazing. So you're 3 chapters away from your first Lord promotion. Yup! It really wants to grill me for those promotions, dude. Alright. The 3 of these guys are just... You're here early! What the fuck is this guy doing here? Wait. This chapter is defeat boss. That's a problem. I never stepped up, though. I never stepped past the line. So what the fuck? What triggered him? You guys, I never crossed the line. I've never moved past this. And the victory condition is defeat Oleg, so as long as he's aggroed in his range with bow. Break his weapon by making him hit Oswin through the wall? I mean, I guess, like, now that I've aggroed Oleg, I guess what I have to do is find someone who can't be killed by him and bait him here if I want to save the run. Same thing with the pirates and the archers in Florina. Oh god, I remember that. Nobody told me he had a bow, though. Huh. So I wonder if I can save this. Or if I'll just end up murdering him. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm sorry to disappoint. Like, if there's no reason for us to hang back anymore. 27 to hit with 20 damage. So if I swap Oswin into that space... Try pulling back, see if he's still aggroed. Yeah, I think once you do that, it sets an AI flag anyway, if what I remember about the event assembler, so... This is really silly, dude. So I have to allocate someone to there forever, which means arena swaps are going to be potentially very iffy and costly. On the other hand, I do have access to what is effectively an infinite supply of vulneraries, and Oleg is the only remaining unit on the map. What the fuck? Oh dear. Hello? Alrighty, dude. Whatever you say! Holy fuck. I don't want to play this game anymore, God! Jesus Christ, okay. I feel like I'm almost there. It's been how long now? Like going on 3 hours. I'm gonna go get something to eat and give it one more shot. Hold up. Alright, so unrelated side note to what's going on, I just got a pair of replacement ear pads along with my new mouse from these headphones that I've owned for like 2 years, and my god, these ear pads are so good. They're so much more comfortable than stock, and like, I don't sweat at all while I'm wearing them, because usually like, you wear closed ear headphones and you usually get really stuffy. These things breathe really well while still isolating too. It's like, yes, you did well, you did okay. A good thing has happened here. So, we're back to this. I'm gonna give it one more attempt, win or lose. Because honestly, like, something's kind of going on with my hand right now where I, like, feel like it doesn't hurt, but it feels really tight, which is, like, it doesn't mean that I'm injuring it per se, but I'd like sometimes to stretch it out and rest it a little bit, so... Calling it Lucius dies. How are you going to abuse Ninnis Grace with Florina? Can anyone even rescue her? Aid 16, con 4. Okay. Good, right. So it's mounted, which means that her con is 4 even though her aid is 16. Because I guess what happens is you don't pick up the whole fucking horse. You just pick up the frail small girl on the horse. You made me fucking second guess myself for a second. I'd thought of that before, but forgot about thinking of it. Duh! So, Florina's good. The last time you said this, it was 3 hours plus farming arena. If I get to the arena farm, I'm saving and I'm doing it some other time, because I don't want to arena farm when I'm fatigued. That's just asking to lose time, so... The horse can just fly off, it doesn't give a fuck. Alright, so the usual up here. Oswin will pick up the horse too. Oswin doesn't care. But yeah, Hector and Oswin are both able to rescue there. It's Oswin that can't be rescued. Almost no, Florina has 16 aids, so she can also grab Oswin. That's pretty cool, actually. Hey, things working out for once. Winner. I'm actually gonna burn a couple RNs here to make sure that my results aren't the same, at least if I can. I think I have to... Yeah, this is how you burn RNs in the absence of, because it has to make a random decision how to reroute the path once it reaches a certain point of inefficiency. And it uses an RN on the stack to do that, so you can burn a couple RNs just by rotating your cursor around the unit that's alone. This time, stay away from the wall of fuck. Yeah, I'm keeping a 1 pixel distance from it if I'm gonna be in bow range there. I did not sufficiently beware the wall of fuck. I was warned, and I did not beware. So more of the same here. How was your guys' day? I don't have a lot to say about what's going on here, so... We're gonna fill the space somehow. 1 pixel, 1 tile, you know what I meant. Shh. Don't be pedantic, only I'm allowed to be pedantic. It's my stream and I'll cry if I want to. Something pedantry. Spent my entire game playing Stellaris. So what is Stellaris? Explain to me, since you've mentioned it a couple times here, and I feel like you're waiting for someone to take the bait. And one more for good measure. I was in the lab with Carmine. Dude, I need to do some more Nanase lab work. I'm working on getting my force function fireballs down really low, and I think I've got a good feel for it offline, but like, I use the sound cues as kind of like internal timing, so I really need to grind it on. Hello? Oh, it's space. Okay. Normally I don't like to use fast forward, but I guess there wasn't a lot we were missing anyway, so... There we go. We've been through this before. I won't restart over a fast forward press. Because my spacebar is on fast forward because that's the RetroArch default bind, so when I tip my controller over slightly, the cable will brush spacebar and trigger it. Shut up, Snoop. God. You guys. Although I feel like I can probably afford to at least turn the fucking animations off until we get to real tactical decisions again. Just to save a little bit of time. I am using the latest PC build of RetroArch. It's pretty cool. It's got, like, game libraries and shaders and stuff, and it looks like the PS3, sort of. Civilization in space. Instead of building a country, you're building a galactic empire. And there's little to no actual numerical strategy involved, it's mostly just flavor decisions. Huh. Seems like a cool way to chill out, I guess. I could dig that. Grand strategy's not a genre I have a lot of experience with, but my brief time with Civ 4 was pretty enjoyable. Do you really not kill this? What the fuck, man? Come on. I'm wary of using the last 2 hits of Wolf Bale for anything. Fuck it. Something else will kill it. Oh god, this is all fucked up now because I've got wrong vision as well, so Florina can't go up and kill that mage unless I... Oh boy. Wait, is the mage not even there yet, or is he one tile higher? Fuck me with a rake, dude. This is already messed up. Alright. There. I get out of here. Saves us some time on animations we've already seen 100 billion times. I'll turn animations back on when the Wyvern spam starts again. Well, this is an interesting way of kiting the Wyverns. No fucking damage. 1 damage to Sarah. Right, I forgot that guy's so weak. So Oswin is basically gonna hold the world there. Poison still takes 85 million years to process. Easy shit. We'll pull Hector back temporarily to, what is your HP situation? You're at 12, you're at 29. Alright, so... Canis should be able to finish this. There we go. Now... Canis and Florina are both weak, so... Can you dance Sarah from this position? You can. Excellent. I was wondering what I was doing wrong for a brief moment. Alright, now we no longer have vision there. That's pretty cool, I forgot about that cool gimmick. Fucking fog maps, dude, I swear to Christ. So I guess we're pulling Oswin back to light the way for Hector here. And here we go. Well, we're off to an excellent start here. Everything has already gone wrong. The poison sound is perfectly engineered to be just mildly gross. Did you bring the torch? Dude, fuck me with a rusty hammer. Fuck me with a wolf bale. I forgot the goddamn torch every single fucking time. Hey, remember to bring the torch next run. Don't bring it. Ever. I'm already a little sick of this. What are torches, dude? We just don't know. Anyway, since we're now officially out of the realm of, like, knowing what the fuck is going on. Let's see here. Slowly drag these guys up. I love that little tune for the dance stuff. It's a shame that you never hear the full version in-game, because I like the resolution. A little harmony going on. We bench torch to bring Florina. Florina, approximately as useful as a torch. But yeah, Torch Thief site was so nice to have here. I'm only just now realizing how much I fucking miss it. So our first priority is to get our tanks pushed up as fast as possible, and then everybody else out of the fucking way. Maybe I should have given Oswin an axe, given the amount of lance users here. He's only E in axes, and I can't, like, pre-armory here. Really should have developed that axe use earlier, because steel would have been, like, really nice to have. Can't get away with that, of course, so... Silvar. How many rusty tools are we gonna need by the end of the session? A whole fucking toolbox. A toolbox lost in the Mariana Trench. Can't you develop Oswin's axe in Arena? I actually asked how you, whether you can select your prefab weapon type, or that just gives you something. I don't think triangle takes effect in... No, triangle certainly does take effect in Arena. What am I saying? So, I'm wondering if axe uses will actually count. Who the fuck knows? Arena mechanics are apparently a mystery to me, because I've fucked them up beyond all recognition a couple times. So IDK what do? A rake can't fit in the toolbox. It can if you shove hard enough. Higher ranked? Oh. Huh. That's kind of unfortunate. Because that means we're stuck with lances. Oh. So I'll trade to make sure he's got a lance revert already. Alright. You're a little weak, you're fine. Now let's get everyone healed up and out of the way and prepare for the storm. Just the three of you. Clink. 29 damage. That damage value seems specifically calculated to troll me. Oswin's gonna be fun to arena grind. Good god. It's gonna be a big goddamn mess. The next big wave of reinforcements is in next turn, I believe. 0 damage shines. I'm waiting for the bolting chapters to fuck up my life. Because bolting, you don't fuck with bolting, dude. Bolting fucks with you. Bolting ruins lives. Just straight up. 1 damage. Alright, so we'll do this then. be fun to grind in Arena as long as he doesn't get a mage 100% doubles. Yeah, mages can be kind of nasty, but what is your current res? He's got 12 res, which is boosted to 22 by Grace, so... I don't want to say he's going to be fine, because that always invites trouble. But he shouldn't be taking too much damage per turn. I think the maximum the game can give me on an attack is like 28. Oh wait, no, they can break caps, it doesn't matter. They can give the mage as much magic as it wants. There are no rules, bro. People are always talking about the mind glitch in this stream, like, why don't you just mind glitch it? And I guess it probably comes off as weird to people why I refuse to do stuff like mind glitch or save state, and yet I'm perfectly willing to use stuff like the Grace Rescue Cheese when it's clearly unintended. And I guess the difference for me, my personal bright line, is that those things seem to be out of game. Like, save states requires using an emulator you couldn't do on hardware. And Mind Glitch requires you to turn off the fucking console, so it's not even like exploiting an oversight, you're just abusing the fact that a temporary variable gets set, and then stopping code execution before it can get set back. Like, I'll abuse design oversights all I can, because, like, if you don't abuse design oversights, then we probably shouldn't be using Oswin either, but... You get the idea? I hope I'm coming across as mostly clear. Alright, so only Lucius is targetable from there, which means you can focus on this instead. And I attacked the wrong target. GG! I'm pretty sure that they can't break caps. If 24 speed is possible, then I'm sure 24 strength is, or 24 magic is also possible. Alright. Hector's hurting, so I'll elixir him next turn. See, Raven is the perfect guy to have up there, because he'll never take hits. But he's always just a little bit too weak to kill in 2 swings. So by baiting the enemies up there, he'll get his 3. Which is basically perfect. See, I've never had an Oswin with speed this bad before. But yeah, the intense druid spam in chapter 27 plus. Actually, I think it starts somewhere around 26. We're just like, alright, you know what's cool? Druids with Nosferatu. So many druids with Nosferatu. You don't even know how many druids, dude. Alright, Mr. Wise-Ass with a javelin over here. Another wise-ass with a javelin. So let's analyze who's highest priority here. This guy can't even hit anyone next turn, so he's gonna have to go for Raven or someone else who can kill him on Retaliate. So I think the 1-2ers, definitely the biggest priority for now. So Raven gets his share of damage on this one. And then it has nowhere to go next turn as well, so it'll die on next turn. And then... I was gonna elixir Hector, but there's like 4 guys here, whatever. He's not seriously in danger of death until like 8 anyways, so whatever. Jeez. Yeah, I guess all the uni all really got to me. I can like barely flex this at all with a closed hand without my muscles screaming at me. And before death, I mean, I'm sure it'll happen. You're touching the wall of fuck. As long as I don't ride too far down the wall of fuck, I'm fine. If I want to go down to that village or something, though, or like to bait the lower spawns, then I have to step away. Hey, perfect break timing. Oh god, that's Wolf Bale. Amazing! Well, what a way to go. It's got one use remaining. You play Uniel on stick or pad? Stick, for sure. Although I'm not adverse to playing 4-button fighters on pad, I do prefer stick generally. I think I'd probably still play Soku on pad if I ever got back into it. Even though I've learned stick since then. There we go. Rip Wolf Bale. Amazing. Some more Javelin assholes. But the main force is far back enough that they're not really an issue just yet. Talking about the main force as if these 3 guys are not the main force. So, item elixir. Since we've got a little bit of downtime to work with. Raven just getting damage on everything that he can. You should try Batista on pad. Try Batista on keyboard. Man. I want to try out a hitbox too. Like, I don't think I'd ever use it long-term because of the muscle memory investment. Unless it turned out to be, like, really easy to learn and clicked with me for some reason. But I like the idea of the hitbox because I feel like the stick is the weakest part of an arcade stick. Like, double tap motions and stuff like that are just so comparatively obnoxious and cumbersome. I love the idea of a hitbox. Plus, who knows, maybe having an up button would make Tiger Knee fireballs a little bit more manageable. You'd have to put buttons on shoulder buttons to play with Batista on pad. Yeah, Carmine as well, since he holds buttons for traps. I know Fendo's bitching about that. Yeah, I can't imagine, like, trying to hold multiple buttons on pad. You would definitely have to at least map C to a shoulder button. A and B you could get away with if they were mapped to, like, square and X, like something where you can naturally brace your thumb across it, but and I guess that like already assumes that you have D on another button or another bumper or trigger. More javelins. Maybe they'll run out of javelins eventually. Probably wouldn't be as bad if there was an AB macro. I don't understand why there's not, honestly. It seems like a weird thing to omit. Macro to button dash seems like it would be really nice in this game. Well, in Uniel, not this game. This game doesn't have button dash because it's not a fighting game. But you guys get the idea, I'm sure. So let's kill this Javelin before he becomes more irritating. Oh wait, Oswin's... Hector's the only one that would have killed him. If the Silver Lance, Oswin's too slow. Duh. And now we're using a Silver Axe to cut down unpromoted fucking knights. Maybe Marvel 2 complainers got back to French bread. One button dash is cheap. Amazing. So Raven doesn't have much more to work with regarding the Lance Reaver. Let me save at least 2 uses here. I know what I said. Let's kill this Javelin. Man, the funniest stuff is, like, you guys ever see the discourse on Fightcade about, like, Marvel 1 players who are, like, complaining about 3P and 3K macros for, push block and button dash? The discourse surrounding those is fun to watch, let me tell ya. Enough ABCD to the control stick directions, make the buttons directions, get drunk and playing Batista on ranked, lose every game, get sad. I just gotta wait it out. I'm actually surprised I didn't think of doing this before, just letting these three handle everything. Probably because I didn't have a combat unit that was as reliable as Raven before, since for whatever reason I decided not to bring him in. Alright, so this guy's at 7. Alright, so this dies. What happened to Guy and Lin? Guy and Lin are like... Guy is doing pretty well, but I don't think he's a good fit for here. And Lin is like... Lin's gonna get 20 before her story promotion anyway, so it doesn't matter really what she does. Guy's pretty good, but he was a little bit finicky for me to raise earlier. Let's see. More of the same. Hector wasting the fuck out of a silver axe, but dealing tons of damage, so it's okay. Remember, drink water. It's fucking important. Alright, more of this. I'm amazed about these misses, honestly. I've been trying to preserve the Reaver, and it's just ended in Raven dodging 60s like 4 times in a row. Alright, so that's the end of that. Time to put the Reaver back on and get serious. No luck, all skill. Alright, so now... Man, burn through a whole Lance Reaver. That strategy's good, it's very safe, but my god, is it costly. Alright, so back to the match. I'm honestly kind of hitting myself in the face for not thinking of doing this earlier. It seems like by far the most secure way of dealing with this clusterfuck situation is just make sure the enemies can literally never target anything except your invincible units. Coke or Pepsi? I'm fond of Coke personally, but I haven't had Pepsi in a long time, so I actually don't really know if my tastes have changed. One of those things that I kind of want to look into. Oh god, Raven, 4 HP, crits. Kill it! Kill it with fire. Because the Lance Reaver was broken, and so you see that fucking hit rate's just shooting up immediately. No. Take a deep breath and release. Oh god, not like this. Oh my god! Raven, get out of there! You have to leave! You have to go now! Oswin slowly getting whittled down to poison. Raven, 3 HP to poison. Go! Get out of here! Use a vulnerary on the way, cause fuck everyone. You have a vulnerary, you do not. Maybe I should trade the elixir over to him and have him use it next turn. Just as a precaution, so it's available. Alright. So yeah, all Oswin's taking is poison damage, but that 14 HP minus 3 per turn makes me kind of uncomfortable anyway. So... is this the end of the reinforcements? It can't be. Not this soon. You should probably get a new axe for Hector. This map actually sells steel weapons, all of them, so after arena abuse I can completely sell my entire storage in terms of weapons and just get totally decked out. It's good, I'm excited. Is poison damage random 1 through 3? I actually have no idea. I feel like it might be based on max HP or something. It might also be random though. Random seems very Fire Emblem, if you know what I mean. Steel weapons are pretty bad. I'd save most cash for killers. I mean, I'm gonna have infinite cash. I just want steel weapons as a baseline, because obviously iron doesn't cut it anymore. I'll leave him for... you got one more turn of poison? I'll leave you for now. Is it over? Are we alive? Are we free? Is the curse lifted? Holy fucking shit. Okay. So, before I do anything I regret, I'm going to heal every single one of my units to full, and then stop. I'm gonna make sure that I can't possibly kill anyone by forgetting to heal them before the next session. Turn count? Let me check. I guess you guys can cross-reference to make sure that the reinforcements are over, although after 2 consecutive turns with no spawns, I'm assuming that's done. Yeah, we are at turn 17. Yeah, I figure that's probably over. Upper right house has an Elysian Whip. That makes 2, I guess. We've already got 1, but it'd be nice to, maybe I should go around and get all the houses while we're here as well. Just do the usual thing, get Sarah stocked up on staves, and then be ready for the fucking storm. Stop is a fancy way to say save state. I'm using in-game suspend, bro, don't worry about it. Aggro Oleg. No, you. But yeah, this chapter, they're always pretty nice about it, because chapters with arenas in them also have really good vendors. So... Oswin's full up. Hector next. We can actually turn off animations at this point, since we're no longer entering combat except for arena. Top off Raven. Wins the Fire Emblem fighting game. Dude, I'd play an actual Fire Emblem fighter so fucking hard. Like, it's kind of cool that Smash has Fire Emblem reps, but none of the cool characters are in. I don't know why. Alright, so status, unit, here we go. Alright, so... everyone's full up except Ninian, so... private dance. And Sarah shouldn't be entering combat, so we're fine. Dude, I want, like... the cool thing about Fire Emblem for me is that it's got such, like, a neat cast of characters and weapon styles, so, like, you have a lot to draw from in a fighting game. It pisses me off that it's nothing but fucking sword-wielding lords and... what is Robin even? Ugh. At least Corrin's can have a breath of fresh air, but no one actually likes Fates, so whatever. Guaranteed replies. Alright, so next step is hitting up a vendor so that Sarah can get a full complement of heal staves. It's the other... this is the armory, hello? It's the vendor, but it's the other vendor, I'm sure. Yep, vulnerary store keys, pure waters, and antitoxins. It's the other one. Let's go, boys. What's the turn count? Something people care about if they're masochists and want S rank. S rank Hector hard mode, I'm content with never achieving that because the way you have to do it is fucking stupid and basically involves playing the entire game pre-scripted. There's no, like, independent strategy. You follow the guide or you die. So at the very least, grab one of these, since we're full up on other stuff. And... I think that's actually just about it as far as preparation goes. So, next time I return to Fire Emblem, we attempt Arena Grind one more fucking time. I don't want to do it right now because I want to be done with this game. I'm so fucking fatigued. Even games you love, it's easy to get burnt out on them if you have like a bad experience or if you play for too long, and my god, I've been here so often, I just want to get out. I gotta approach this with a fresh set of eyes, fully alert, fully aware, or 24-speed Nomad will kill me again, and all of this effort will have been for nothing. So, villages, thank you, I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, Florina, do the thing. And be careful not to aggro anything in the process. Alright, so send that Wormslayer to storage. Watch the wall. It is an illusion whip, how nice of them. Well, you can keep that, I guess, so let's go ahead and send this Vulnerary to storage. Any other, we have 2 more. So we'll have these guys split here, I guess. How come it isn't playing Victory Road? That's actually a good question. What else is down there? The boss is somewhere in here with a... He's probably right, like, here, or here, or fucking something, judging by his bow range tagging Hector last time. Restore. And a light rune. Useful as fuck. Probably a few enemies with the boss. What about light rune and restore? I thought you meant to say light room, and I'm like, but why would I use a torch right now? I'm not going over the wall anyway. Alright, so suspend. So let's get everybody back into position, so I just have absolutely nothing to fuck up. And fuck it, we'll preset the arena farming positions as well. Where's Sarah? Where is Sarah? Hello? Hi. And then I think we did it with Ninian in the center and Sarah floating. And then for supports... Oh, hey. You gonna go for cannon? It's cannon. I don't have anybody else that I think I need supports for, though. So give everybody a wide berth. Alright, so the way this works is... units on arena, run up, rescue, drop, etc., etc. Okay. So... everything is done. I'll find some supports for next time to bug you with. Oh, excuse me, you forgot about Raven. Alright, so... next Fire Emblem stream, which may or may not be next stream, We finally tackle the arena again. Adios, guys. Thank you so much for your support tonight. It means the world to me. It really does. There's no way for me to say that without it sounding fake. But it really... I really do appreciate it. It means so much. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. You know the time, you know the place. And take care of yourselves. I'll see you on Discord. Da 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 da.